What's up guys, Nick Von Rupp here. We're here for another episode of How To. We already spoke about how to get barreled forehand. We went through the basics, what it takes to get barreled. Now we're gonna go a little bit more specific. We're gonna talk about backside barrels. Here we go. Okay, we've spoken about the basics, strong paddle, really important, committing 100%, not hesitating. You just want to go. Once you commit it, what you want to do is, I like to grab rail. Obviously you can do the no grab, drop down the wave. I like to grab down, I like to stay compact on my board. What I think about is I want to set the line straight down, putting all my body weight to the front of the board to get as much speed and go as fast as you can down that wave. So basically you just bullet down. I like to compare it to spooning a yogurt, for example. The truth is, when you put the spoon in the yogurt, you gotta pull it back up. With surfing is exactly the same. You pull it down and pull it back up. You just wanna spoon the board down and then you wanna lift it up. Like you wanna compress down and lift it back up. A couple important points. You don't want your legs to be straight like this, You want to be feet at an angle, a little tucked in, so you can be more maneuverable, like holding on like this, If your legs are too straight, it's harder. So really important is to, tuck your knee in, grab rail, and throw yourself. It just keeps you on your feet, keeps you very loose, your hips are loose, and that's where you need to kind of pull up and make the barrel. Okay, so once you made it to the bottom of the wave, you want to lift up your body, You want to still be grabbing rail and kind of like lifting up. Pull up, set your line in the middle of the wave. A common mistake people make is once you pull up your bottom turn, you go up too high. And there's so much water dragging, so if you're a little bit too far up, you're going to go with the lip. And that's a common mistake people do a lot. A good example for this, a wave I remember, was Nias back in 2017. I mean, the waves in Nias are so steep. What you basically want is, is doing that step. And I'm paddling hard. I'm throwing all my weight to the front of the board, like woo, like super steep. And once I get to the bottom, I pull up, That gives you an idea of level of commitment you need to kind of, do that first step of dropping down with all your weight forward and really doing that spooning effect. Step number 2, stalling. So a good example for stalling are, the point breaks around Portugal here, they're pretty square, but you also have to either slow down and speed up. So what I like to do is kind of set, my stalling right from the beginning, slow myself down as much as I can and then let go so I'm going fast. So the idea about stalling backside is, keeping the same stance as you have before, and you kind of want to grabbing rail and kind of like leaning. It's hard to do it on land, but basically you just want to like ass drag. You want to like lean your side all into, you want to like lean like this, Okay, so this will give you a great example. I can't really do it without, it's so hard to do this leaning without anything. But the truth is the wave is your wall, You have like the palm tree, You're like, whoa, like you're grabbing rail and like leaning into it. This is basically what you're doing. See how my knee is tucked in like this? You gotta be really agile and loose and easy, So you're like, whoo, then you let go. Whoo, you pull in, let go, Like basically you're reading what you see in front of you and you let go and you stall, considering what you see. That's the magic of stalling. I really like this technique because it gives you a sense where you are on the wave. It also gives you stability. It's like a wall. You're leaning into the wall, And it really slows you down. The hard part about this is knowing how to dance to this backside game. You stall a bit, you let go, you stall a bit, you let go. Basically what the wave is telling you is what you need to interpret. You just basically have to put yourself in that position. As soon as you're getting deep, you just let go and race and then stall again. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful things in surfing, It's amazing to get a forehand barrel. But backside barrels, that's where the real skill is. And You know, watching guys like Andy Irons, he's one of the most magical backside tube riders in the world. John, Kelly Slater, all those guys, they're so good at it. And that's what really defines if you're a good barrel rider or not. So guys, this is a really hard one, but once you got it down, you'll see you'll be riding backside barrels like you never did. And it's gonna be so much more joyful to ride a backside barrel than forehand because it requires quite a bit of skill. Okay guys, next step. You already got the stalling down. Now you wanna race. There's 3 ways of doing this. You bullet stance. Whoa, make yourself small and just bullet through the wave, okay? There's a second one, pumping. Basically what you do is you grab rail and get light on your feet, leaning backwards and pull up your rail. And that's how you pump. Just go, whoo. Whew, whew, gaining that much speed. Okay, next step, no hand. I'm not an expert when it comes to this one. I love the way Koa Smith does it. He opens up his stance and basically just uses that in terms of stability. He uses his upper arm and just goes, whew, whew, whew. Rotates his shoulders up to gain speed. Whew, down, up, down, up, down. It's really hard, really, really hard. I have a really tough time doing this. Basically, when I pump, I go too high and I go really false. And just like, but that's the nature of it. You fall, you make some, you don't make some, and you end up always learning. That's the beauty of it, man. Backside barrel riding is not easy. I think I used to be a lot better in forehand barrel riding, but I think my best barrels over the years have been backside. I mean, the ones in Ireland, Bali ones, those waves were really, really good. Slabs around home, yeah. I mean, it's just once you get that backside technique on, it's the best feeling ever, you know. You just ride so technical and just the dance, you know, from going, ass dragging, letting go, ass dragging, letting go. It's so satisfying, you know. It pumps up your ego. Makes you feel good. But this is it, guys. Another episode of The Life of the Von Froth. How to. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got plenty more videos coming. Let us know. Comment on the tab below. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to know. Make sure to press the subscribe button to support the boys. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Let's go. Woo!